Hello and welcome to the Lost Art Podcast. I'm Gar and I'm here with
Paul.
That's him, otherwise known as Helmet.
Yeah.
I'm still not having it.
I've caught you out a few times.
You have,
you out today.
and you will continue to catch me out. but that's okay. This week we're doing one that we talked about from the very, very start. A very difficult one. So what we are doing is we were doing best songs ever.
Ever? Question mark as in?
Yeah. And this will be absolutely volume 1. 100% this is volume 1.
Of 70 million volumes.
Of forever. Forever's worth of songs. So I think when we were building this, we chopped and changed an awful lot.
Jesus, yeah. I mean, I had one or two that stayed in from the start. Then other ones where I went, you know what? It's very difficult to know how to build this list. Favourite is one, best is another.
Yeah.
There's
definitely a difference between favourite and best.
Also trying to remember that although you've worn a song out, it still is the better one. And you can't just go, oh, well, I want to pick something a little bit more different for that. That's not what this was for.
We're not trying to be cool here. We're just, this is our list.
Some of mine look, I mean, there's a couple in there that people won't expect. But mine looks like, Jesus, looks vanilla as fuck. Well, in a way.
Listen, if you're into music, a lot of these will be standards.
Yeah.
Realistically. I think a few of these might be songs that people absolutely know, but don't know who it is or anything about it.
Yeah, maybe.
You know?
Or just disagree. And they're therefore wrong.
Yeah, quite possibly. Quite possibly. I mean, again, it's music. It's completely and utterly made up, like, what's good and what's
bad. You mean
bad.
subjective?
Not even subjective.
It is and it isn't.
Like, no, it's what's good and what's bad doesn't really exist.
Yeah.
It's, you know, that's why Spice Girls can sell out 80,000 people in a stadium. And a good
they sold out the people.
Yeah, exactly. But and then like a band that we would consider to be shit hot would struggle to get 100 people into a tiny room. You know, this is just, unfortunately,
such is music.
The way it go. Okay, so without further ado, Palmet, tell me, what is your first choice of best songs ever?
The first one is possibly the best song of all time. A Day in the Life by the Beatles. 1967.
To be fair.
Best song off Sgt. Pepper, which is probably my second favourite, if not favourite.
Revolver is mine, I think.
Revolver is most people's favourite.
Yeah, it's just a killer.
The White Album and Sgt. Pepper's are ahead of that for me.
Yeah.
But A Day in the Life, oh, Jesus.
It's so good.
It's the ultimate Lennon McCartney song as well, because they both wrote, well, they did that a lot, but they both wrote songs together, but this is one where they wrote two different songs.
Yes.
That were never supposed to really jam together.
Well, I was listening to this again today. Obviously, I know this song inside and out, but I wanted to have a little refresher course of these songs. As you said, they're worn out. You know, the wheels are rotten on them.
It's almost uncool to mention them in the best songs of all time. Exactly. But like I said, favourite and best
are very, very different. So I was listening to this today, and this is one of those big recording studio songs.
Absolutely.
The recording studio is a member of that band.
And the producer is another member.
Yeah. This is, you can absolutely hear what they're trying to do. And like, how you could do something like that live.
It's one of the most ambitious things.
Yeah. It's bananas. You can hear...
Oh, how you do it live now?
We'll do it properly live. You can come up with some bullshit, we just make some noise where you glue the two parts together. But like, they get that effect will be extraordinarily difficult, because you can actually like hear and feel and taste the producer's fingerprints on this. Yeah. Where they presented him with a load of this just gobbledygook fucking mad music.
Yeah.
And he went, fucking hell, lads, and started scratching his head.
Yeah.
Said,
but not just that, they went, after it was done, they were giving them more like, we want this and we want this. And they were like,
oh yeah,
how,
yeah, exactly. It's 1960 odd.
Yeah.
We've got fucking four tracks to work with.
I love the story. I've read a lot of stories about people who were in and around the studio at that time, and they pulled them in and go, check this out.
Yeah.
And they were saying, this is it. This is the biggest change in music. Things are going to change after this song. This is madness, but genius madness.
It's a weird one. I was listening to it on headphones today, and when I listened to it on headphones, I forgot how to experience that kind of later Beatles stuff via headphones, because it was around that era everybody started going mad for stereo. And it's not the stereo that we know and love now.
Yeah.
It's that batshit mad, like somebody singing in your right ear and there's just a drum kit in your left ear and they're having the best of crack.
Squirrel behind you.
Yeah, exactly. It's just mayhem. Like the panning is absolutely outrageous. Yeah. Like it's all.
That's why didn't they release a mono version of them all as well for the purists?
To be honest with you, I would be more leaning towards mono versions of songs that are super heavy panned.
Yeah, I get you.
I feel like
I think it's going to be overly... well, if you stuck that on vinyl now...
If you stuck it on just a good pair of speakers in a room, you'd probably be fine. Yeah, it's just on headphones.
I know, it can be a bit overwhelming. Sometimes you want to listen to a song rather than be in a scenario.
Yes.
In the middle of an episode of the Beatles.
You're just attacked,
Yeah. So, Jesus, man, this song... I mean, lyrically, it's grand. Lennon starts off talking about stuff in the newspaper. It's about... the heir to the Guinness throne.
Yeah.
Tara Brown it is, yeah. Loosely at the start. I think they were friends. He was definitely mates with McCartney. And Lennon kind of knew him. And he was just plodding along on the piano, coming up the lyrics, and the newspaper was in front of him. That's it. That's just free-forming and just,
mad.
Your man who he sings it about was actually his brother, was a founding member of the Chieftains.
Really?
Yeah, so the Guinness family... Well, they're not the Guinness family. It's the Browns and whatever after that since then.
Interesting.
Yeah, I found that mad. The start of the song is beautiful. Yeah. It's just sonically sounds like... Well, now, can do all that now. But now, at the time, you're going along in this and, I mean, that could have been the whole song, realistically.
Yeah, and you get that big kind of wavy kind of crescendo that builds up. Like that, I always felt it went on too long. It's just a little bit too long for me, but
I'm alright. Maybe it's because I'm used to it.
Yeah. But you're waiting for the boom, 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 and you're like, oh no, and then another couple of seconds of this.
But then Paul McCartney's own song within a song comes out, and it's pure McCartney,
outrageous,
and it's such a tonal shift. Yeah. Jesus,
it's a happy little bounty thing.
It doesn't really complement the other song at all, but it all works. It just works.
We talked about this today. There's definitely a theme in a lot of the tracks that we picked where they seem to be multi-part songs. Yeah. Where they are, that like each part could most certainly be its own song. Yeah. But somehow, some way, they figured out a way of gluing these together and they just work.
I think some of the best songs of all time are now to be the ones that have many parts or shift in it. And now my ones just naturally are because I love that idea of that. Yeah. Songs within songs, different parts to the songs in the songs. Yeah. But Day in the Life is one of the most ambitious songs of all times. It's groundbreaking, absolutely groundbreaking. He wanted a 90-piece orchestra for the end of it, and they were like, well, it can't be done. So there's obviously overdubs. Yeah. We didn't realise until recently that Mick Jagger, Marianne Faithfull, Keith Richards and stuff like that are in there voting.
Really?
Yeah, they're in part of the
just
choirs.
whoever was floating around the studio or whatever, jump in.
Or they probably called them, and they were like, yeah. But, Jesus, man. It's really hard to know what else to say about that song. It's just one of those ones you listen to and go, yeah.
Again, this song and Eleanor Rigby for me they're related. They're closely related.
They'd be my top two probably as well.
For me. The songs that don't actually sound like Beatles songs. You know what I mean? There's a couple of other... I love the Beatles, but there's the era
the live era and the studio era.
Yeah.
Where they stopped playing live.
I can't really do the Mersey Beat era. It's not really
There's a few genius blueprints for pop music in there.
Absolutely. Well, I'd never listen to it again.
Stuff like that, yeah.
I'd never listen to it again, you know.
I swap and change, but I'm always going to go back to the Drugs Beatles, the studio Beatles.
Yeah, give me out of their fucking mind Beatles. Give me that. Yeah,
absolutely.
All the money in the world, all the fucking drugs in the world, all the studio time in the world, and all the freedom in the world to do whatever the fuck they wanted. Yeah. And that's when you got to see raw creativity that wasn't being moulded.
They weren't playing live. No tours.
No.
Going to the studio every day. Yeah. Probably nearly killing each other half the time.
More than likely. They're probably just going in and, right, it's Paul's week. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right. Like, you know what's mad? One of the things I noticed when listening to this song, people used to piss on Ringo Starr. Mm-hmm. Right? Now, Ringo Starr might be a kind of bog standard for tempo keeper drummer for most of that stuff. You listen to his drum work on that song, it's bananas.
I think he got a bum deal in general. I know that what people are saying, but he is a huge part of the Beatles sound, so therefore That's the end of the story.
When I was walking around today with those headphones on, you can hear him. He does these like fills, but he does them in weird little kind of triplets where they shouldn't be fitting. Yeah. And he's sonically adding his own little rolls and thumps and bangs in to the, like musically, there's parts of it that are just simple. Like we're saying, it's ba-dum, dum, 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 dum. And the boys just start jamming along with it, whatever. But the drums start doing these weird rolls and thumps and stops and fills that keep the song bouncy and keep it tapping away without you even noticing.
There is a lot, obviously, of other percussionists.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
That song, but I know what you mean. I think that's...
There's a lot going on. Yeah. A lot going on.
I worry about people. I don't worry about them. I don't really trust people that say they hate the Beatles. I'm like, really, with the vast catalogue and different styles of music, you hate all the Beatles.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's a weird thing to say.
Crazy. It's too wild and varying.
Beatles own a huge section of music in general.
Yep.
Like they own a certain, like, do you know what I mean? There's loads of types of music in there. So people like me and you, I know loads of people go, I fucking hate the jangly jingly Mersey Beatles. That's fair. I hate the drug stuff. I prefer the fucking pop music ground. But if you can't find a song, or if you can't find 10 songs, the Beatles in their catalogue, you don't like.
Issue.
I don't really trust your judgment on music in general.
True.
I know that sounds kind of shitty. Now, if you hate both of their voices, you're wrong about that as well. Who's your next one? It was your first one, actually.
My first one is possibly my favourite song of all time, ever. And I forgot about it, and then I rediscovered it about 5 years ago. And it's Beggin' by the Four Seasons.
Frankie Valli in the first fucking...
Later was Frankie Valli in the Four Seasons.
Right.
At the very, very start, it was just... He Nile Rodgers it.
He Nile Rodgers it, did he?
Yeah. It was originally just... It was originally
he
just the
always
Four
gets
Seasons.
a mention.
Yeah. That was 1967.
Oh, what a song.
So, yeah, it was originally just the Four Seasons. It was a 7-inch. And, it's...
One of my favourite intros to a song.
It's just...
Before it even kicks off.
Oh, I can't even... Again, like that last one, how do you describe the sonic movement that is Beggin' by the Four Seasons? Like, Frankie Valli's vocals are just bananas.
Yeah.
They're bananas. He's all over the place in it. Lyrically, it's insane. It's just about him being an absolute fucking dope and trying to get his life together. But everything is shit. It's like an anthem for 2019 is what it is. Do you know what I mean? It's just...
When I was young, I thought I was thick. Well, I was young and thick. They can go hand in hand. I thought Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons were black.
They sounded in the right era, yeah.
Then the more I thought about Valli's, 100% an Italian,
100%.
Italian name.
Exactly. But yeah, that song, 1967, was written by Bob Gaudio and Peggy Farina, I think. And that same combo wrote the Four Seasons' first ever number one, Sherry.
That's a great song as well.
Yeah. That was their first number one. This is from an era, I was only thought about this the other day. This is from an era where a lot of albums had like the worst names imaginable.
Yeah.
Right? So like they used to be, what was the one I was reading the other day? I can't even remember. But it was the album was called, it was the title of the lead single. So let's say the lead single is called Bottle of Beer. Yeah. Right? The album's called Bottle of Beer and 11 More. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like this is from that type of era. The name of this album,
and other stories.
Yeah, the name of this album. This is like a new album, and the album's called New Gold Hits. Do you know what I mean? It sounds like a best of, and it was their new album, New Gold Hits.
It's like Trob and Gristle's 20 Jazz Greats.
Yeah,
that was 20 Jazz Greats.
Out of nowhere, like just no album names, just the Four Seasons present 12 songs. See you now. But yeah, that's. I have a couple of other favourite Four Seasons and Frankie Valli songs. It's hard to kind of distinguish between the two.
You like The Night as well?
The Night is outrageous. Yeah. Dawn is outrageous. It depends on where you want to go. Much like the Beatles is a pop era, and there's kind of this weird big band era. It's almost like a ballroom big band era. It's weird. Like Beggin' has this real sad upbeat feel to it, because everyone had to be upbeat because they want the people to dance. If that song was recorded now, it would be the saddest song in the history of the world. It's basically a suicide song, you know?
Yeah.
But because people were making songs for the kids to dance in this era, everything had to be up-tempo. Everything had to be 4/4. Everything had to be in major key. There was no...
You can imagine on paper it would look a lot different.
Yep.
The song looks a lot different on paper than it does...
Well, that's my first choice of the evening. And again, I think it's most certainly, if it's not one of your favorite / best songs of all time, I think it deserves to be up there.
Yeah,
it's just gold. It's a solid gold hit. Tell me.
They said it, didn't they?
Yeah, exactly.
When they released it.
What's your next one?
Fascination Street by The Cure.
Outrageous.